Uh, our preparations went well. They went well. Uh, we were the champions before we went there, so we had to prepare to defend the title. So, as we all know, it may be easy to win because you can do a one-day performance and do right, but defending is something else because now everybody's got someone to shoot down. So when you are up there, you really need to work harder. So that's what we did. We worked hard. Say the standard is getting better all the time. The teams are really preparing for the Engine tournament because it is a very good tournament to win. So every child would like to win it. At our group, we had a hot space. We had goal hunters, we had magic. So those are not easy teams at all. Hotspurs has been there and they've been doing good. Goal hunters, they are doing good even now in Sasol League. Magic, we know they've managed to collect all the best players we may have in the province. So it was not easy at all. But they were playing against Cape Town Roses. As part of our vision, it is said then even in our vision that we are trying to create players that can perform anywhere in the world. So that's how I groom my players. They mustn't be frightened by the stage. They need to know how to play big games. So with that in their minds, they were just gonna play as the game demands. That's what we did. I told them, look here, there's nothing new. We are the champions. When they are playing the champions, some of them will feel that they are playing the champions. So we'll just go in there because we know our own name is scary already. So we just we just have to show up, and then some of them will just wobble their knees. So that's what we did. We went there with confidence, and we knew what we're gonna do. Yeah, it's not that much difficult to close the gap at Cape Town Roses because, as I always say, there's a younger player that is ready to wear that shirt any day. So that's what we're doing. That's what happened even now when we lost those players going to other clubs. We just had to close the gaps and really perform the same way we did. Because if you look even at our record, it doesn't show that there are players that left. We went there for the trophy, we brought the trophy back. So to us, it wasn't that much of a difficult to replace the players that left. Yeah, when we went to the knockouts, yeah, things started to look like the tournament is really starting now. More especially the RV United game. RV, they were the first champions of the tournament, and they would always want to win it back because we've been competing with them when it comes to junior football. So it was a bit, they really scared us because they got a penalty, I think, in the first 2 minutes or 3 minutes. So it's like we started the game one goal down, but we had to pull all our tools and put them on the field. By halftime, we were leading 2-1 already. So we just had to do game management. Yeah, then that needs experience. When you're playing against a good team and you have to manage the game. So we thought one goal should win it. I mean, South Africa won the World Cup with only 1 point right throughout. So it was all about let's manage the game and get through to the final. That was a semi-final. Yeah. No, these kids grow up with me. I know when one is off. I know when one needs just a twist here and there. So me sitting there, it was a matter of find the problem and fix it. As soon as you can. So that's what it's easy to do it with them because they are a bunch of kids that can listen. They listen because I always tell them, I'm only there to help you. You are the one who's playing. You are the one who wants to achieve. So I'm only here to help you. if we wanna win this, so and so must do this and that. You never find it difficult. But even the substitutions, when we put a substitute in, you can tell that this player just came in. It's not one of those clubs where you put somebody and then they just get there and disappear. They will get there and make sure that they change the game. So that was not a train smash. We managed to manage throughout the game. Yeah, that's my aim. One day, when I come in here as an old man, I want to see women coaching women. Then to me that would be success, because to me success would be what happens when I'm gone. Because I've seen some clubs where the coach disappears and then the club disappears. I wouldn't like that to happen to Cape Town Roses. It's a big brand. It needs to stay there, even if it means forever. So my former players, my even older players, the players that are older than the division now, they are all in the management system. They are all in training. As you can see behind me, I've got my ex-player training the team today. So it's not difficult. She was even in charge of the tournament in Weinberg. I was coaching the under 14s. They went all the way to the final. So it's not that much difficult if you train them well. When you train them well, they adapt to the philosophy, and then it's easy. It's like they're sitting on a table passing salt to each other. Oh, that's Sbongiseni. Now she's doing her sessions today. And the others who are doing their sessions, I make sure that at least one of them takes the team in my presence anyway, at least once a week. Others are doing goalkeeper coaching. My goalkeeper coaching is done by my first team goalkeeper. So I'm trying to do a good transition here, where even if I'm not there, nothing changes. Yeah, she was our assistant. So I was our second assistant coach for the Engen. Yeah, she did a good job, because even on halftime talks, I don't do that preaching all alone. I need to check if they notice something, and then give them a chance to talk, and then we push the team forward. So that's, I would love to disappear soon, but I need to make sure that quality remains. Yeah, yeah. This one, we don't get used to winning. We don't get complacent at all. Every game to us counts a lot, because we work for each and every game. As you can see behind me, we work for each and every game. So when we get to a tournament, it's a matter of how do we win it, instead of just going there making numbers, because at the end of the day, nobody remembers losers. People remember winners. And as I always tell them, look, when you were still young, this team broke records. Now you can't be like a normal player playing for just an ordinary club. You are playing for Cape Town Roses, the club that you found up there. So whatever you do, have that in mind, that I really have to live up to the name of Cape Town Roses. And that's what my players know. That's what my players know. And they have to. I still say so. Yeah, coach of the tournament. That was not up to me. That was not in my hands. My job was to make sure that we perform well, and we produce new names. Producing new names to me is the exciting part of the game, where I can go back home and say, "Wow, I didn't know I had a player that can perform that well." I can see that one is really becoming something, and that one is gonna be something. That's to me, that even if I didn't get that trophy of being coach of the tournament, but knowing that I've introduced somebody in the game, I've given a next big name to football. To me, that makes me feel like coach of the tournament already. Yeah, yeah, it comes a long way. It's my friend's team, but football is football. We teach our players to be professional minded. No favors. Just be there, do your best, and if your best becomes 5-0, then that's an achievement for the day. Yeah, it was not an easy game though. It was not an easy game. When it started, it was like we're gonna lose 10-0 here. But now I had to stand up and fix things before it's too late, because I know Dangerous Heroes are the ball players. It's a ball playing team. Once you let them relax, they can kill you. So we had to really step up. Really had to step up. That's what we did, and it happened to be that score. But we didn't expect to be that 5-0. We expected to win, because we went there to win. We were in there to win it. If it means there's blood on the way, then let it be. Let it be. As I said before, winning is about one game at a time. We play to win. We play to win every game, even if it's a friendly game. We always play to win. Not that we want to win at all costs, but when you apply all the tactics right, somehow you end up having the results on your side. So that's the basic of Cape Town Roses. Getting in there, leave everything on the field, do your best. If your best is not good enough, try next time. Let's put somebody else and check if they won't perform better. So that's been the philosophy of Cape Town Roses. Where players, they know we had to perform, and we have to do favors for the play on players on the bench, because I can't be sitting here knowing that I can perform better. That's not fair. When you get into the first 11, you must know that I need to do right to the players that are sitting on the bench, so that when we come out there, it becomes our win. It becomes our victory. Well, I'd say luck. I'll just say luck, because we went there two times, came back unbeaten on the field. We always lose on penalties. So I would say we will start there. Start there. We can't go in there and say we'll push for the semis or quarters. No, we went to the final. We played full time in the final. uh, Now we had to do better on penalties. So we'll start there. We'll start there. If we trip on the way, then that football is football. We know today Italy is out on, I think, last 16 or something. Yeah, so being the champions of the Euro. So we won't go there and try to be on the finals. No, we still owe our province the trophy, because I always tell even the coaches, if you beat me, go and win it. Be fair to me, because you can't just beat me and then plan to disappear somewhere, and you leave me with a very sore heart that I could have done better, but you tripped me. So we always go like that. Even when we get there, that's part of our team talk. Look here, we broke people's hearts in the Western Cape. We need to do them good. We need to make them feel they lost to the best of the best. That's our mentality. Yeah, to me that's success. My success, I always measure it when they succeed. To me, when they succeed, I've succeeded. Because at least somewhere in one of these houses, there's a child from football that can put a plate on the table. To me, that's enough. That's an achievement. And I know that there's a child who played football at Cape Town Roses who can buy shoes for her brother, or a jersey for her sister. To me, that's what I'm in the game for. To make sure that they don't just play the game, they achieve, and they succeed for their families also. So yeah, and have produced many players, as you say. But it's not a matter of them coming back or giving back to the club. It's a matter of them changing lives out there. We can only promise our people here in the Western Cape that we'll represent them well. We'll do our best. We'll make sure that we do justice to them. Thanks.